capturing notes or doing certain things become extremely difficult for me. And yeah, it's just very, very difficult. I think this thing just restarted a new video. I gotta figure out how this camera works and how long I can record one session without making a new one. My phone says I'm at about 16 minutes, and then this thing just reset, so I don't know what that's about. Anyhow, so that's kind of like my kind of current struggle right now, is just, do I cut out all things and figure out how to manage my brain without any substances and just stick to that, but at the detriment of not just my own feelings, but those around me, because I tend to be not very nice. I tend to be very short, very direct, very efficient because I'm just pissed off all the time. And when I'm pissed off, it's like my go mode is what I always called it, where I just kind of like wake up on the wrong side of the bed. But when I wake up on the wrong side of the bed, I get shit done. And it's like, I'm going to get shit done and get the fuck out of my way because I got shit to do. And so everything becomes very serious and not as fun. Like, I'll go golf and I'm like, I know I could be playing better, and then all I can do is focus on fixing it during the round and doing those things. And then just when like funny things happen or things that I should normally have fun at, it's just not very fun. So I don't really know what to do. I feel quite lost. A lot of people tell me, oh, go see a doctor, but it's the last person I want to see because I don't want someone to prescribe me medication. I want someone, and that's the thing, is even going to like a therapist or ADHD specialist, I would have to find someone who has ADHD, lives without using any substances, and has more of I would say a severe ADD or ADHD, and not like a milder version. I think everyone has a little bit of that stuff. Just from reading through it, I think some people, it's just more. And I even question myself all the time. Like, am I actually, is this part of me, or is this just what I've made, or I'm experiencing what everyone else experiences, and I'm a little bitch and don't know how to handle it? I don't know. I think about these things all the time, and it honestly drives me quite crazy because I want to just like not care and just move on from it. But the reality is that I really do care. I care a lot. I care very deeply about a lot of things, and it doesn't always come off that way when I talk about stuff, but I don't want to dishonor God. I want to live my life in the way He envisioned it for me, and parts of me feels that I am doing that now, even using some assistance, but I also feel like a part of me is not being unleashed because I'm not. And so that's where I need to figure that out. So I'll just keep praying on it. Just keep taking it a day at a time. I have other instructions I am to focus on now. So that will come at a later date. But that's kind of just an update of, what I'm feeling and what I'm going through now. Sorry for anyone that's watching this, because I don't really know. I have a whole lot to say. I have a lot of topics that I want to go over, but I just don't feel now is the time to go through them. A couple of those things would be like dating and what that's like, future plans, living life differently than most people that I know live or want to live, and kind of being in a position to where I don't really know people who live their life that way. And so it's something Andy Frisella talks about all the time, like no man's land, right? Like when you're trying to elevate or move into a space that is new, you don't really know anyone there, and you kind of have to just exist and continue to develop towards that person that gets the invite into that space or that friend group or those things. And some really cool stuff has been happening. I just got asked to be to help out with the leadership team for another group. And it's really cool because I didn't ask for this. I wasn't seeking for it. I don't know if they just need help. I'm not sure the reason, but they reached out and said, "Hey, your name has been mentioned a few times." So hopefully it's in a positive light. I know I'm a little bit loud and boisterous, and I get hyped and I'm competitive. But it was cool. It was an honor to be able to have that asked of me. And so now I get to pray about it and get to see if that's something that God intends me to put time towards. And maybe it's something I try and I don't do again. Maybe it's something I try and I enjoy. Maybe it opens up other doors later on. I'm not sure. I really have no idea. But either way, I'm very grateful, as I'm pretty tired right now. I'm taking the last couple of days off of work just to get some rest. And I definitely needed a break. Travel's been crazy at work. And December's kind of that time where I get to decompress, reset, finish up my year, and really target the next year. So I definitely need to take a couple of days off, especially after traveling on the road, and essentially got back. When did I get back? I think I got back Saturday. Is it Saturday? Yeah, I think I got back Saturday from my travels, and then straight into a half marathon on Sunday. First half marathon, didn't run in 3 weeks, and my legs were struggling. I did it. I completed it all the way. I only stopped once, about mile 5, to go pee. I had to go pee from the beginning, and I was like, okay, well, I'm just gonna keep running, and if I don't have to stop, then I don't have to stop. The moment I finally found a bathroom that didn't have a line, I just ran in real quick, took me 30 seconds, went pee, and it was almost like I got another boost of strength. My mind was able to focus on the running and wasn't focusing on trying to hold my pee in and not pee myself during the race. And I'm not good enough, nor was taking it seriously enough to worry about that 30 seconds that I spared. And still finished it in 11:57 minute pace. Very happy that I completed it, especially not running in a few weeks. Straining my soleus muscles quite often leading up to it. So I decided to take time and to let myself heal and let my body heal. And I still did a lot of walking, but really just wanted to just do it. I just gave it to God. I said, God, get me through this. Let me finish this without stopping. And He absolutely pulled through. I mean, the last 2 miles I was really struggling. And that last mile, I think just partially knowing it's done, the whole time I was running, I was just, Lord, one more mile, help me get through. Help me get through, Lord. One more mile, help me get through. Just over and over and over and over again. And I was like, I think I'm at a quarter mile now. I think I'm at a half mile now. And I just like, the end's gonna come. I know it's around the corner. It's 1 mile left. I've already ran 12. What's another mile? And ran all the way through. And then it was almost anticlimactic because I ran through and I was like, wait, was this the finish or not? But then I just saw everyone in front of me kind of stop running. And so I was like, oh, okay, this is the finish. and then, yeah, that was pretty much it. Then walked, and I got to go to Mass right after. That was awesome. Part of me is like, I'm not dressed for it, but it worked out perfectly because I had grabbed a banana and some granola bars and some Powerade to replenish my electrolytes and get something inside me after just running that whole thing. I hadn't eaten that morning at all. So I ate those things, and then I was like, I want to go to Mass because I'm in downtown. I know San Fernando's right here, and I think there's a couple other churches. So there was St. Joseph, which I hadn't been to yet. And I found a Mass at 11 a.m., and I had finished the race around maybe 10 o'clock. And then I ate ate and consumed, because you're not supposed to eat or drink anything other than water, like going into Mass, so you can essentially fast to receive the Eucharist, for those that don't know. And so I had finished at like 10:30, maybe 10:30 or so. And so during the Mass, because it was the full Mass, they didn't really actually distribute the Eucharist till about 11:45, which was perfect, because that hour had been by. I was sitting there inside, like, paying attention to the time. I don't want to dishonor this and receive the Eucharist improperly. But yeah, I did it, and was able to receive the Eucharist, and it was just a beautiful day. I met a really cool person as well, and we ended up having a great conversation. And she veiled. Oh, I love when I see people veiling, especially young people, young women veiling. It's just an amazing thing. I think it's just reverent, it's beautiful, and they offered to take a picture of me, and then we ended up just like talking for like an hour about all kinds of stuff, about different journeys and their family, my family, and hopefully they'll get to come hang out. And they're new to San Antonio, so we'll meet some new young Catholics, and hopefully I can help introduce them to more people. But it's just a beautiful time and a beautiful experience. I think that's really all for tonight. I just wanted to, I guess, chat with you guys. Before I signed up for something called Operator Standard. It's by a guy named Andy Frisella. And so part of that is doing daily tasks, and I'm really diving in. I'm just trying to be a better human, but to be able to put God first before everything. And this program, app, site, whatever, all of it is designed to kind of help you achieve your like wildest dreams and your big goals. So I'm really excited to see how I change and develop just as a human, as an operator through life, just and a better man of God throughout this whole journey using this tool. And part of it is me telling myself I need to do this and sticking to my tasks every day and just executing on the day regardless of what I feel like or being tired, and just getting better and better and more efficient. And ultimately to prepare myself to hopefully have a family one day, and to have a wife and 10 plus kids. There's as many as the good Lord gives us. But yeah, so thank you all for listening, anyone who has listened. And I look forward to chatting with you again. Talk soon. From the sinner's mouth, yes, for all sinners, but try not to be. See y'all next time.